Hello, I'm Benny Westside, and today we're gonna do a spoiler discussion of episode 2 of season 2 of What If. What if Peter Quill attacked Earth's mightiest heroes? In this scenario, Yandu does take Peter Quill to Ego, and Ego empowers Quill and comes to attack Earth. But soon after he comes, he realizes that Ego is not somebody he wants to align with, and in along this fold also, Howard Stark and Peggy Carter uh, start to assemble powered individuals to be able to fight or take care of Peter Quill, and this includes Hank Pym, Ant-Man, um, Lawrence Fishburne's character. I don't remember his name, but Goliath, uh, Winter Soldier, Bucky Barnes. Russia sends him over, even though it's the Cold War. He's there. They realize this is a massive threat, so they need, all hands on deck. Which also means we get King T'Chaka, the Black Panther, and finally we get Wendy Lawson, aka Marvel, who doesn't seem to have that really any powers, but just Kree intellect and Kree strength, and more understanding of interstellar issues. And then so just quickly, they find Peter Quill. They detain him in Coney Island, and there, they pick him up in Coney Island. They detain him at Pegasus, I believe, which is in California, and then Hank Pym has his daughter with him because the mom, Janet Van Dyne, is in the quantum realm. So Hope is wandering around the building, stumbles across Peter, realizes that he's just trying to get home to Missouri, and he doesn't really want to destroy Earth with his dad. And she breaks him out. He goes to Missouri. So the team goes to Missouri, at which time Ego comes in, and when I think at this point Thor lands because Ego, empowered with, or no, Ego and Quill, either both of them or one of them. Anyway, they destroyed 8 of the other realms that Asgard is supposed to be protecting. So he's finally at the ninth realm. Okay, I gotta end this. So he comes, and the battle is split into two. A couple of them are trying to take down Ego with his powers, and then a couple of them try to go and get Peter Quill to turn him to their side. That way he can defeat Ego. And over there was probably one of the coolest things. So for me, for the best part of Quantumania was Michael Douglas. He was amazing there, and I just love that he keeps coming back for these what if stories. He had an episode in the last season where he was Yellow Jacket taking revenge. He was amazing there. I really liked him. They found an angle that was surprising, where he was able to relate to Quill as a single parent, where his daughter also lost her mom. So he was able to reach Peter on an emotional level, and bring him to their side. I thought that was really nice. Which I realize a lot of superheroes and fairy tale princesses lose their parents, but nobody had put the Wasp and Star Lord on that boat and compare them together. So I thought it was a fresh take. It was interesting to see these this is basically a 1980s version of Avengers 1 million BC. So that was cool. We saw King T'Chaka as Black Panther, and the voice actor was John Connie's son, who played his flashbacks in the Black Panther movie. So that was great. I'll be honest, Black Panther seemed a little out of his depth in this as a character, especially this isn't the Shuri suit with the power dispel. So he was basically just a brawler, strong brawler. He did seem out of his depth, but it was cool to have him. Goliath was cool. Whereas now we have Ant-Man usually going big and Wasp only being small. We get Ant-Man small as well, but in this one, they split it between Goliath and Ant-Man. So that was interesting. Bucky Winter Soldier didn't really get to do much, but him interacting with Howard Stark and Peggy was interesting because they were young friends together before he became the Winter Soldier. I liked that interaction. And just seeing the Hank Pym relationship with Peter Quill softened him. But I would like to think that also, like, seeing Peggy and Howard and talking to them, and Howard was also in Bucky's ear, so that kind of got through to him. Which they also brought up Cap, and even Howard says Steve Rogers, 50 years later, he's still fixing things for me. I don't know if this was a story where we needed to, heal Bucky. That might have been unnecessary. I think it would have been cool if he was just a crazy killer trying to kill. The thing is, like, Ego's legions was just, sand conjurings, so it wasn't even like stuff he could have killed really. But I think I would have liked that. We probably didn't need to, heal him or fix him in this one. He could have just been Russia's agent and then went back. But it was nice initially, nice to see that interaction. Marvel, great to see. I was in the trailer. I loved seeing her, and it was just cool that they thought of including her in this story. Didn't really have much to do. That part, unfortunately, didn't land for me. Overall, as an episode, it was fine. I would probably give it a 5 or 6. It was fun, but nothing game-changing. Not that I don't think we expect anything game-changing from these What If shows, What If episodes. That's one of the things I really like, because they don't have any stakes. They're pure entertainment and just diving into characters and what could have happened if one thing was, or several things were different. So I thought I enjoyed it a lot. 5 or 6 isn't necessarily a negative review. It just wasn't as exciting, and I think they could have done more with it. Overall, it was fine. What I would have probably done differently would have been to just not try to fix Bucky here. Either have Marvel do something, or not really include her. I don't know. It was great seeing her. Thor was the same. Like, Thor, we know he did exactly what he would have done. So maybe I mean, Asgard interfering makes a lot of sense, which in a lot of stories where we're like a lot of the movies that we see where we think, like, why isn't Asgard doing anything? Why are the Avengers not doing anything? But because this is animated and it's an ensemble show, you get to see all of that. So I mean, they are addressing a lot of things we complain about, but because I guess it's a 20-minute, 30-minute episode, there's only so much you can do. As I said, overall, I liked it. It's just a universe that we probably don't need to ever see again. It was a nice glimpse of an alternate reality, and that's all it was. It was nice. Good. Thank you. Let's move on. I'm looking forward to tomorrow's episode. If you are as well, and if you want to continue on this journey with me, please like and subscribe. I'm going to do these every day. And then after the whole season is over, I want to bring in a couple of my friends and do a panel talking about the whole season. With that, thank you for talking. What if Peter Quill attacked Earth's mightiest heroes with me? I hope to see you in the next one.